Hey, what's going on, Internet? Welcome to episode 1 of the Temur Land Destruction deck. I'm actually surprised we found a game, since I alluded to earlier in the deck tech, the preview stream for Duel's Origins is going on right now, so I figured anyone who still plays this game probably be watching that. But we found a game against a Lightning Bolt. So really we don't have too much going on. We have a Shock into a pretty poor Banefire, into maybe a Demolish, and not guaranteed Cultivate. So I'm going to mulligan that. And here we have a 2-lander where we can't cast anything. So we're going to mulligan that. And we're fucked. But if we basically got 2 6-drops, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop. But we're playing against a Lightning Bolt. He's maybe he's on Selesnya tokens. If we don't hit any lands, we're just gonna lose this game. And that's actually a Mystic Monastery. So I don't even have the green. I thought that was the Frontier Bivouac, so this is not going well, but I figured this has got to be better than going to 5. Well, it looks like he's on Selesnya tokens. So is he going to end a turn, raise the alarm, or not? Nope. Alright, so we're going to flash us in on his quote-unquote upkeep. Even though there is no upkeep, like I said, we're setting him behind turns. So we can, build up to our game. I would love to draw a land at Demolish that Guildgate, but we're not gonna get it. So he did have a raise the alarm the first time, so I'm not gonna put him on it this time, and I wouldn't block anyways. But we're stuck at 3, and we have a useless Ground Assault and a useless Mold Shambler. So we're kind of fucked here. And he's cultivating. So again, you got to do more than just blow up lands. Because eventually they're going to draw more lands, so you got to think of the land destruction as just setting them back a turn. So I actually just want to blow up one of these guild gates instead of playing just a naked 3/3 Mold Shambler. So we're just going to do our best to set them back a turn. Keep them off Palaka Worm mana. Just set them back till we can resolve our Titan. Just playing, a naked Mold Shambler there, 3/3, like, that's not really accomplishing anything. He's going to have something big. If he has an Arbor Colossus here, then we're fucked, of course. So it's going to be a while before we can kill that thing. So unfortunately, well, let's see if we can trick him. I don't think we can trick him, no. If he doesn't block, I'm just going to demolish the land so he can't Monstrous. And just kill our Pestermite for free. So it's a shame that Ground Assault's not instant. Yeah, Visionary. Yeah, we just got kind of stalled on lands. He jumped ahead with Cultivate. So pretty much any land destruction spell is mostly going to be useless. But who knows? Maybe we can race the Arbor Colossus. There's another Tectonic Rift. Or another land destruction spell. So like I said, I'm just trying to keep him off Monstrous-ing that Arbor Colossus. I mean, we got really nothing else going on. We're probably just dead. Mold to 6, shitty hand. He probably has another land. Monstrous Colossus. Yep. Kill our Pestermite, make it a 9/9. So really our only hope was to trick him into blocking that Pestermite and Ground Assaulting it there, but there's no getting out of this. Like, we would have to go... We would need to draw a Peel from Reality, like, this turn. Yeah, I mean, that's a 9/9 fucking... Electromancer ain't doing shit. If Chrono Titan's not really going to do shit either. I would have to be able to Titan... Like, I would need 8 mana to get that Colossus off the board. I probably should have Mold Shamblered there, so... You know, I chump with the Mold Shambler, and then that gives me another turn to draw the Peel. Yeah, but of course he has a Banisher Priest, because why wouldn't he? So I'll actually be surprised if we even win 50% of our games with this deck. So the Fat Stack triumphs. And as you can see, you know, we cast 3 land destruction spells. But, you know, you got to be able to follow up with it. And that shit has to happen on time. So that's why I don't think the archetype is very strong. But, you know, people wanted me to play it. And this is what I came up with. But yeah, good on him for not, you know, taking the bait with that Pestermite. Let's see, hopefully we find a game a little bit faster this time. And he's back. Let's do it again. We'll see if the LD deck can beat the ramp deck. I mean, he's not a very... He's got 70-something cards. I wonder what his extra cards are. Okay, so this would have been the dream if we were on the play, but we're not this time. Which is terribly unfortunate. Like, this is the fucking dream hand if your Electromancer lives. Yeah, there's an Elixir. Okay, that's good. Alright, so Fat Stack. No turn 3 Cultivate. One time. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Thank you. Alright, so I'm definitely going to hit... Let's see. I'll actually get in for 2 as well. I'll trade 2 for 2. I don't really care. I'm going to hit the Forest. Do not want him to cultivate. Trade 2 for 2 this turn. It's fine by me. Hey, he doesn't have damage effects on. This is one of the good Fat Stacks. So we're going to hit that Forest again. We're going to keep hitting that shit. So yeah, he definitely wants to leave his dudes back. I don't want to cultivate here because we still can't, you know, hit a land and cultivate. Next turn we can, though. So we can cultivate on 2 mana, and then we'll get an untap land. And then we can demolish something. So we're pretty set here now. So every now and again, you know, you get to live the dream. You know, your opponent stumbles on mana for 1 turn. And he's done. So yeah, we're going to cultivate into demolish. So let's see. Let's do this right. We have our second green. We really only need 1 blue. So we'll just get a bunch of reds for Titan. Play out the second green, sure. Even though he knew we drew a red. This guy must be getting extremely irritated. Hey, at least he has a chance to redraw those forests. Maybe I should have swung with Mold Shambler there. At this point, I don't need the discount. Man, he just keeps ripping forests off the fucking top. Alright, there's a Banefire, but we're going to hit the 4th forest in a row. And all right, now we got to figure out a way to win the game. I'll give him the Electromancer. He's done his purpose. It's possible. Like, watch, I draw Appeal from Reality off the top. I'm gonna feel stupid. Or I'm just gonna draw another Mold Shambler off the top. I'm actually gonna do this pre-combat just in case he has something stupid. You know, just for good habits. But I think that was pretty much the God draw on our end. He stumbled for one turn. He didn't have removal for Electromancer, and we just chained land destruction spells one after the other. So it looks like, you know, we're playing a deck with Eldrazi. So let's see here. He can only play one creature next turn. We have 6, 7, 8, so we can Banefire him for 7. We'll do it now. There's no one mana spell or whatever, which makes 2 blockers. So even if he goes like land, Elite Vanguard, we Ground Assault it away and win. And there's Novelisk. So he was on a ramp deck plus token deck at the same time. But you know, we had a pretty good draw. But really, we only need to, you know, just set him back a couple turns. Like, I mean, yes, we drew all that land destruction, but even like, you know, if we had drawn like a Charmbreaker, a Titan, or that Obelisk, or Storm Breath, like, you know, at that point, he's still just way too far behind. So let's see, 12 minutes. Try and get one more in. So that's what the deck is good at, you know. Opponent misses a land drop. It's rough. I wonder if he actually did have the Cultivate. Did he get to 3 at any point? I don't remember. But you know, a good thing also is usually like when you see an Electromancer, like you see Electromancers a lot in like the Izzet decks. I don't know why. But I think, you know, by and large, most people aren't going to associate, you know, Electromancers with my lands getting blown the fuck up. So usually they live. Usually when they see Electromancer, they think, you know, Pyromancer, Kiln Fiend, Talon, Gutter Snipe, you know, those guys are coming. So they usually leave the Electromancer alone. Usually. But yeah, my god, that game, if we were on to play that game, like, he may have never even cast a Raise the Alarm. No, yeah, he would have got it off once. But looks like we're not gonna find another game right now. I'm gonna give this one more shot, and I actually might just call it for today because I do want to go watch that Duel's Origin stream. Just you know, to see what to expect. Hopefully it's still coming out for the iPad, you know, this coming Wednesday, and then next week for the Xbox, so we can really get this party started. But there's still no release dates. You know, you don't really see any Duel's Origin stuff in the Xbox store. You know, typical Wizards marketing. All right, we one more try. So like I said, I have to imagine anyone who still plays this game is not playing this game right now and watching that stream. You may get, you know, the random person like me who's making videos, or just a random fat stat guy who's maybe not as into Magic as the rest of us are. All right, one more time. 1 1000, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000. Actually, no, okay, I'll put in one more game. We'll try and salt the earth, or salt the lands of our opponents. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause the video. Sorry it took so long for me to even get to the pausing the video part. And we're back. against Tease. See, like that actually, from the time I turned off the recording, like it was only like a minute and a half. Now I gotta, you know, splice videos together. Such a pain in the ass, but oh well. Tease, where were you like for the past 4 minutes? So he's on a super fat stack, and we're on a super mulligan that hand. One land, nope. This, I mean, yeah, we could theoretically cast an anger, but this is just so fucking greedy. We're not gonna keep that. Can't keep that, and at least we'll be able to cast all our spells after turn 3. So pretty shitty mulligans today. And we can't even cast an Electromancer if we draw it. So basically, we're just going to be cultivating forever. We're already top decking, basically. All we have is a Banefire. Like I said, usually we only need 1 blue, 2 green, and the rest is red. So everything else from here on out is red. But I have a feeling we have a turn 3 cultivate coming our way to match our turn 3 cultivate from the fat stack. Fortunately for us, he probably has shit to go with that turn 3 cultivate, and we don't really have a whole lot. We just have a Banefire. Oh, he doesn't have it. Well, that's good. Okay, so he's Bant. I would actually blow up a land over cultivating here. But nope, we are just going to cultivate for more red. I said we gotta fucking draw something. At this point, I would rather draw one of our win conditions right now. So I want a fucking Storm Breath, a Titan, 2 Devils, 1 Obelisk. Like, probably the worst draw in our deck right now, besides land, is the Electromancer. See, I mean, this guy, like, at this point, you know, blowing up his lands isn't going to do shit. Like, Pester Mites, I mean, we can Pester Mite him for a little bit. But, you know, he's got to have something big. But we're just going to draw lands after fucking cultivating twice. So, fuck you, Stainless. That's fucking ridiculous. So he's, what is he, 5 color? Yeah, that's all of them. 5 color Captain of the Watch. And we're not going to be able to punish him because we mulled to 5 and drew literally nothing but lands. And a Cultivate. We drew a Cultivate, but that might as well be a land. And hey, there's another one. I knew I shouldn't have recorded another video. Because now... Oh yeah, we're fucking dead. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Rescue for Captain of the Watch. And that's why we have Anger of the Gods. You know, it's in there somewhere. 5, 6, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, counting the cultivates. So, you know. I'm not even gonna do that much. Just know that our draws were fucking shit. And this guy with no white on the field, aside from a Darksteel Ingot, has a Captain of the Watch on the field. So, good for him. Pretty much anything we draw is just, you know, yeah, Mold Shambler, a little bit too late to the party, pal. But at least he can block. The question is, what do I want to hit? I think we hit his Simic Guildgate to take him off double blue. That's probably our best bet. So just leave him on single blue. Now, I mean, I could have Bane fired the Captain of the Watch there, but I don't think it's quite time for that yet. And he immediately just rips a blue off the top. This is great. Fucking great. But you know, we'll keep fighting. What does he have? I'm actually just going to take out a token here. And then I'll just Banefire the captain away. And we'll go to 10. It probably might have been better to just naked cast that Mold Shambler. Or... let's see. If I get him to block the double block the Mold Shambler, it doesn't really accomplish anything. So, can I bait out a counterspell here? Because he has Dissolve mana. 7, 8, 9. We Banefire for 3, that's 4. So we just have to pray no counterspell. Please don't have a counterspell. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is fucking crazy. Like, we blew up the blue to fucking, you know, stop that shit from happening. Like, what a fucking joke. Actually, shit, yeah, I did have the mana to, you know, Banefire the captain first. Like, there's nothing I could have done there, you know. I blew up the blue to, you know, to play around the counterspells, and he just has it naturally. So, this is a fucking joke of a game. Yeah, dude, Genesis Hydra for fucking... Do you not know how Trample works? Let's see. I mean, you had lethal before that, so... Fuck you, do some math. Your guy gets in for 8, and then you get 3 more, so that's 11. I can do math. Watch some damage effects, but... What a fucking joke, dude. Puts every card in the deck, and whatever. So anyways, I'm fucking done with this game for now. Like, we'll see if I'm just done with this game forever. Like, nah, I'm just kidding. But anyone watching that game, that was a fucking absolute fucking joke. Like, he top decks the island. Like, he just naturally rips the island. Like, it's fucking crazy. But anyways, I'm out. I'm gonna go watch this fucking hyper excited guy, this PewDiePie wannabe fucking play Duel's Origins, see if I can learn anything worth learning. Probably not. But alright, we'll be back tomorrow with more of this deck, which can't beat fat stacks. Like I said, land destruction, it's not a good archetype, but you guys wanted to see it, so here it is. Alright, take care everyone. Later.